What's going on, everybody? It's Alex, one half of Bedroom Confessions. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. This is Purple Pill Thrills, where we talk about relationships. And that video you just seen bringing us in, those seats, they was dope, right? We was close, right? Guess who brought those? A female. A woman. Guess who brought these? Look. Yeah. These kicks. I didn't buy them. Guess who brought them? A woman. Look. This game, I didn't buy it. Guess who brought it? A woman. Look. These headphones, I didn't buy them. Guess who brought them? A woman. Guess who's recording right now? A woman.
Hey, y'all.
My first time. And here's the thing, guys. It's not even like it's just one woman who will buy you things. My first time ever going to see Jay-Z, who paid for that? A woman. Second time, no, it was my second or third time. I think it was my second time going to see Green Bay. Who paid for that? A woman. Why am I telling you guys all this information? Because you guys get told women don't pay for anything. My first time going to Ruth Chris, paid for by this woman. So how can it be true that women don't pay for anything? How do you have all those experiences of women paying for stuff and they don't pay for anything? Guess what? This is low-key a continuation of what pickup artists don't tell you. Because that's another thing they don't tell you. See, everybody thinks in their head, right? Well, this guy, because he has a big pipe, or this guy because he has a beard, or this guy because he has dreads, or this guy because he has muscles, or this guy because he has all four, right? He can sleep with all these girls. I should want to be this guy, because then I get to sleep with all those girls. That's not what you want. And you know why? Because then you don't get taken to Knicks games. Then you don't get taken to Ruth Chris. Then you don't get given anything. You know what happens when you're that guy? She comes through at 2 a.m. when no one can see her, because then anyone would tell her how she deserved better and she shouldn't be coming over there. So she comes through at 2 a.m. You think she's doing it for you. She's doing that for her. She comes through at 2 a.m. when she's already sloppy drunk, because again, she knows she shouldn't be there. Or she's already super high, because again, she knows she shouldn't be there. She's not even getting her in her regular self, because when she's in her regular self, she would be turned on by you because you're a dog. You done been with the whole community. But right now, she's just like, you're easy, and she doesn't have a boyfriend, and you got 9 inches, so you can do one thing. So she's coming to you, all right? You want to be this guy. Remember that, guys. So she's going to come to you. She's going to come in there, and you better hope she's drunk or high, because if she's not, she's going to lay there like a dead fish. That's what she's going to do. But if she's drunk or high, y'all have a good time. Y'all have sex. You know, she'll do it. Great job. And then she's going to leave, right? And maybe you'll bring in the next one who's going to do the same thing, right? But again, you're not going to get taken anywhere. You're not going to get given anything. Again, when you want to have kids, you want to have a stable family, it's not going to happen. See, the only way you can get women to invest in you guys, because the same way we have an investment phase as men, they do too, if you're doing it the right way. If you have that woman's mind the right way, the way you should, it's not just you invested, it's y'all invested, okay? It's two people building something. It's two people utilizing each other's strengths to build an empire. It's two people doing things for each other. Because like right now, I'm talking about what she's done for me, but in vice versa, her first time ever going to a Knicks game at Madison Square Garden, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Her first time ever going to an NFL game, I did that. Her first time ever leaving the country, I did that. Her first time leaving her state, I did that twice. You know what I'm saying, guys? So there's a give and a take. So I'm telling y'all about everything that I get, but now I'm telling y'all about what I give to get what I give. When you set yourself up to be a dude who's only looked at as just good for sex, again, if that's all you feel, for the rest of your life, if you feel like you're just going to be fulfilled sleeping with low-quality women, then you can become that guy and you'll be able to sleep with a whole bunch of women. And you'll never get taken anywhere, and you'll never build anything great, and you'll just be sleeping with women. And you'll be one of those guys I talk about all the time, that when it's time to write your obituary, you won't be able to talk about your family legacy or your inheritance or your house that you left behind or your wife or your kids that you left behind or your cars that you own because you was able to focus on your purpose because you had a family. You're not going to be able to talk about all that. Your obituary is going to say, I got women. What did you accomplish? Women. Okay, what else? Nothing. There's not going to be anything else there. There's not going to be anything else there. So, By the same token, I mean, are there some women who are going to come in a relationship and they're not going to try to bring anything but vagina? Yeah, but that kind of goes back to the weight issue where I say that's really y'all fault as men. Because that means you presented yourself as the type of man that that's what she thought that that's all she had to do. I mean, that's a fact. You can't bend that any other way. Just like we tell women all the time, you gotta be accountable, you gotta take responsibility. If you get into a relationship with a woman who feels like all she has to do is give you that 7-Eleven Slurpee and give you some of her booty every now and then, and you'll be fine with that, that's enough for you, you set yourself up like that, either with her or your reputation, because you want to be a pickup artist. Something about you made her feel like that should be enough. And if you're still with her, something about you knows that that should be enough because you're okay with it. You're in a relationship with her. It should be established from the beginning. When you know yourself and you love yourself, even as a man, you know from the beginning what you want. You can tell a woman from jump, this is what I'm gonna need you to do before you even get into this thing, because you're confident enough to say it. You're not gonna just get in a relationship because you can't get sex, and so you get in a relationship with her because she likes you enough to get in a relationship, and then you get mad because she won't do anything besides have sex with you. And ultimately, why would you think that she would, or why would she have to, when that's the only reason you got in a relationship with her? See, when you matured past that mindset, you can say to a woman, listen, if you're going to be in a relationship with me, this is what I'm going to need you to do, and set that standard from jump, because even if she tries to be unaccountable to it, then you just tell her, be gone. And you can do that because you know yourself, you know what you need. Okay, and if you're a real man, you can say that because you know, yeah, she might decide not to deal with you anymore, but whatever. It's better for both of us, right? If she's a real woman, she'll either step up or she'll tell you the same thing, like, no, I don't really want to do all that. And y'all just move on. But when you're playing childish games, or when you're going through a drought, and you don't really want to say that, but that's really the problem, you'll force a relationship, and then that's when you'll start to complain about how you're not getting this or you're not getting that. Or you get into a relationship and you're not being the man you're supposed to be being, then you start to complain about how you're not getting this or you're not getting that. It's a two-way street is my point here. But this whole idea that you guys run with, that women just take, they don't give, that's not true. That's not true. And money is a helper, but you guys don't really have to have money. I just want to say that as a rollout too. That's another thing you guys keep saying, and that's not true. Look, listen, guys, if you know any woman who's a baby mother right now, how many of them have money? Not many. How many of them have a car? Not many. How many of them got a house? Not an apartment, a house. Not many. Okay, let's go back to an apartment. How many of them got their own apartment? Not many. Even the women watching right now are probably laughing because they know I'm telling the truth. So if it was all about money, and money was such a big thing, how in the world did all these broke men knock up all these women? Because they got them up here. That's how they got the woman to take care of them. That's how you get the roof Chris. That's how you get stuff in general, by getting them up here. And that's another thing that the pickup artists don't tell you. They tell you to get to the vagina, which is the easiest thing a woman can do, is lay down and give you some vagina. Especially if you're taking care of her and you're doing everything else. Or you just, let's say you really are high value. It helps her to say she slept with you. It doesn't help you. That's the easiest thing she can do. Literally, the easiest thing she can do is sleep with you. And that's your reward? That's what you think is the greatness? Y'all haven't even unlocked the power of women. Y'all don't even understand how masculinity and femininity can build beautiful things together. Because y'all just stuck on vagina, which is nothing. Sex is an act. Again, going back to what I said in my video, sex is an act, guys. Like you get horny, you do it. If there's no love behind it, it's just that. It's an act. And you guys get so stuck on that act, because for whatever reason, a lot of you ain't getting that act. So you get so stuck on that act that you tailor yourself as someone who's only good for that act. And then you realize there's a whole world besides that act. There's a whole bunch of different activities and different things you can receive from women, and different things you can gain from women, and different things you can give back to them that you never got access to because you turned yourself into someone who's only good for one thing. I'm telling you guys, in the long run, that's not going to work. But that's just a short sample of that. You want to check out the whole thing, you can look up Bedroom Confessions wherever podcasts are streamed. My co-host my co-host Sam actually is over there, and Sam's able to give a female take on a lot of things we talked about. I'm Alex, and I'm out. Peace.